Hey guys, what's up? Alright, I apologize. I have not done any recent videos about the truck. Honestly, I have absolutely nothing going on with it right now, so there's really nothing worth videoing. I do have some leads on some things that I want to do. It's just, tracking some things down and making some purchases aren't really going my direction right now. So I'm just going to keep up with a few of the tow mirror things that I've been putting up, since I'm getting a lot of interest in those, and I'm getting a lot of interest in what I use and how I do it. While I'm not going to explain exactly how I do everything, just for the fact that if I do give away secrets and give away what I do, then there goes pretty much any business that I have, because everybody can learn how to do it. Which I'm not saying you can't. You could learn how to do this on your own, just as I did. You just have to experiment and play with it. Once you get things down, then you're pretty content. And you're pretty, it's pretty easy to do. So anyway, I'm going to go over the Morimoto XSB LED switchback strips. All right, now this is what everybody's been using in their mirrors. Last year at SEMA, these were a huge hit. At the Lifted Trucks Nationals, I've seen a few of the SEMA show trucks there, and they had these switchback strips in them. I started wondering, where did they come from? How did they do it? All that stuff. And, I figured it out not too long ago. Morimoto makes switchback strips. People can use these in their headlights. They could use them in your running lights. We've just adapted them to using them in the mirrors, putting them right behind the lens, as in that set that you've seen a couple videos back with the switchback strips. Now I've got a brand new order. I've got four sets of two switchback strips. This is for one mirror. This is for another set of mirrors. Next customer build I'm going to do is going to be awesome. I can't wait to show you guys this. It's going to be a full-on color match deal. It's going to be pretty cool when it gets all put together. But anyway, these strips are pretty cool. I get all my stuff from desertlighting.com. I'll post a link down below. But what they are is they're flexible white LED strips. And it's pretty cool because white's a lot easier to blend in with things. White's a lot easier to work with. A lot of those cheaper strips you can get from like Walmart or AutoZone or those part stores. You'll have the black in there, and then you'll have diode. These are actually all one piece. So they're not split apart. You can see all the LEDs in there, and you've seen them work. You've seen how they work. And, I just kind of wanted to give a little better look at these strips. So these are 6-inch strips. They offer them in 6 inches, 3 inches, I believe 12 inches, and they might go a little bit bigger. But these are not cut to fit. You cannot cut these down anymore. If you want a 4-inch, you cannot cut these, guys. So these aren't like the cheap strips you could buy that cut. These are completely different. So they are just one single piece. 3M tape on the back so that way you could stick it to the surface. And they come wired up as this. You get the plug. They give you these little ballasts, which I believe are also like resistor type things. So what this does is this actually controls the switchback motion. So they're already pre-set up, guys, to be switchback lights. So all you do is take them, you plug them in, and you run your wires. You run your white for your white running light, your amber for your amber light, and your black for your ground. Now if you want to, we could just use the white as running light all the time, constant on. Or if you want to run them as amber, wire this up to your running light and you could run them as amber. So there are a couple of different options within them, but they are designed to be switchbacks. You just run this one to your running light, run this one to your turn signal. When you switch your turn signal on, this automatically switches them over to switchback. So it's pretty cool how they have this set up. These aren't cheap lights. I believe it's around $110 for a set that's big, enough to do mirrors. Now, if you're doing like this in your headlights, you might only need one set of two. They come in sets of two. So, that's, pretty self-explanatory as it is. Anyway, all the installation instructions for these are on Morimoto's website. They give you this little card that actually takes you to a link to find out how to install them. That's how I found everything out. Usually I cut off these little connectors. If you want to do a quick connector, you could wire up a connector to your your parking light wire, your turn signal wire, and put that in there. But usually I just cut it off and wire it directly. But you can do it however you want to. So this is what I use when I do my switchback lighting builds, guys. This is why the switchback builds are usually $450 and up. So hopefully that all makes sense and everything. And so hopefully this gets you a little bit more insight on Morimoto's products. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.